Today I met Graham Hackett. He's a down-to-earth, community-minded guy, and he was ready to work out how to use Zoom, which I think shows a certain level of adaptability and willingness to engage. So, without further mucking about, let's get on with Graham Hackett. Welcome back to The Voice. In a recent review by a counsellor, The Voice was described as entertainment. Now, I can assure you that's not true, because today I'm presenting Graham Hackett.
My name's Graham Hackett. I'm a candidate for South Ward. I'm a long-term resident of the Macedon Ranges in excess of 35 years. I have a young family. I live in RYEDELS Creek, and I've decided to put my hand up again to nominate for South Ward with the Macedon Ranges Shire.
So you say you're standing in the South Ward. Why do you want to be a counsellor?
Paul, I think it's important that people who are community-minded should think about what they can do to make a difference. And having stood as a counsellor and being the mayor for one occasion and the deputy mayor on two occasions in my last session with the council, which was between 2012 and 16, I found that being able to help made a big difference. And that's my character, that's what I like to do. And I just thought, well, I should go again.
So you're a former mayor and you've got experience. So how hard was it to get going with Zoom this morning?
Well, Paul, I thought it was going to be a real task because I have tried before, but when you described it to me and gave me a very quick précis of what I should do, I found it quite simple. Download an app and all of a sudden I'm talking to the world. So, and yourself, of course.
There you have it, folks. You see, The Voice is not just entertainment. Thank you. It is information. But there's more about this telecommunications yibba yabba. Tell us what you think.
Paul, for about the last 4 or 5 years, we've been promised in my area that we would have all the new mod cons with regard to broadband and the bits and pieces that are being added on. But we still don't have NBN. We still don't have the proper communications that we need. It's spasmodic and a lot of promises. So to have a regular internet or to have a regular telephone service is not the easiest. And I think a lot of people in the Macedon Ranges also have that problem.
So, Graham, if you were to be counsellor, would you be able to make an impact on this?
Again, Paul, it's a big corporation that we're dealing with. And the unfortunate part is, as much as they say, yes, we are listening, I think most of us experienced in this last couple of months with COVID that we don't even get to talk to an Australian consultant. They're in the Philippines, they're in India, and that's one of the big problems.
So, Graham Hackett, do you have a project that you'd like to pursue if you were to be elected?
Paul, I have quite a few projects, but in particular, I would like to see more people get into alternate energy, particularly solar energy. We have a very rewarding company or organisation in the area that, by the name of MASH, which they're community-minded. They put community hubs together. We have quite a few distributors and businesses in the area that do orchestrate this type of thing. And I think to support local industry, to get more and affordable, cheaper power onto our roofs, and to make sure everybody gets that refund and that benefit, it's a plus.
Can you tell me why you think the residents of South Ward should vote for you in the upcoming council election?
I do see that there are a lot of non-returning councillors this time around, so we're going to have a bit of the novice area within the council regime, and I think a bit of experience is an important thing. There are a lot of problems with different bits and pieces that we all need to look at. People need to know where to go to find the solution, and I think with the councillors, if they know that they're able to get into their head and have a bit of a chat to them, meet them socially, it makes it so much easier for them to work out what they do. One of the best things I found last time was getting out there, giving people a bit of a hand, having a chat to them and getting the problem solved. And it's that simple. Once you have the inside workings with a council or an organisation, you can show them how to easily defeat their problems, rather than think this is too hard.
I do have one question. Well, it's more of a proposal, shall we say. Now, and you say you live in Riddles Creek, but would you prefer to live in RYEDELS Creek? Now, let me explain. I think it would lift the tone if we just change the pronunciation. What are your thoughts on that?
Paul, I have lived here for in excess of 35 years. Every person I tell that I live in RYEDELS Creek or RYEDELS Creek, I have to spell it out because they spell it R-I-D-D-L-E. Creek, they think is another word. It's very hard to explain to people how to say it as it is simply. So I think to say RYEDEL is easier than saying RYEDEL.
Well, I think you like this proposal. I think we might have a winner.
Paul, the Macedon Ranges are a unique part of Australia and especially our urban Victorian areas. I think that doesn't matter what you call them, all we want to do is get people here, enjoy the ambience.
All right, enough of that yabba yabba. Yeah, Macedon Ranges naturally called blah, 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 blah. Stop. Thank you for watching that candidate profile. I hope to bring you many more very soon. If you are a candidate, make sure you contact the Macedon Ranges Voice. And if you're interested, please join the group and like the videos and share our posts. We're trying to bring as many people into the discussion as possible and as many people to find out as much as they can about this election, which is going to be a crucial one for the Macedon Ranges. So see you out there with your masks on and wait for the next video. It's coming real soon.